on KSMO TV.
Shawnee Mission Health. Much more than medicine.
President Obama expressed his support for healthcare workers caring for Ebola patients. It comes after some state governments implemented mandatory quarantines for a healthcare worker who treated patients in West Africa. The president says mandatory quarantines in some states could have a negative impact.
We don't want to discourage our healthcare workers from going to the front lines and dealing with this in an effective way.
Nurse Casey Hickox is under quarantine at her home in Maine after being held for 3 days involuntarily in a New Jersey hospital. She had been treating Ebola patients in Sierra Leone. Her lawyer is challenging mandatory quarantines. Other news across the nation tonight, a frightening scene during a NASA liftoff. An unmanned rocket exploded. Thankfully, no one was hurt. The rocket was supposed to deliver cargo and experiments to the International Space Station. Mission Control is still investigating, but says main engine failure may be to blame. The Department of Homeland Security is increasing security at federal government buildings in the nation's capital and in other cities. Secretary Jay Johnson says the move is in response to continued public calls by terrorist organizations to attack in the U.S. and elsewhere. The department would not go into specifics about which buildings would get more security and what additional measures would be taken. Republican hopes of taking control of the Senate in next week's midterm elections comes down to the race in Kansas. The GOP needs Senator Pat Roberts to hang on to his seat to help the party win control of the Senate. With stakes so high, big party names like Congressman Paul Ryan and Sarah Palin are lending Roberts support on the campaign trail. He's locked in a tight race with independent Greg Orman.
The liberty and the freedom of being able to go to Washington and only represent the voters of Kansas.
He is not an independent. He will be a stamp of approval for Harry Reid and a continuation of the Obama agenda.
Kansas voters have been sending Republicans to the Senate since 1932, but dissatisfaction with Washington is at an all-time high. If Orman wins and the Senate is divided, the party he chooses could tip the balance of power. Now back to our Royals. Let's go back out to the K with KCTV5's Brad Stevens. Hey, Brad.
Karen, I have more good news to report for you. This is now starting to sound like a football score. Let's go to the scoreboard right now. Here's what's happening at Kauffman Stadium. Your Royals are kicking the tails of the San Francisco Giants. We're in the 5th inning. It is 9-0. The Royals are putting a beating on the Giants. Giordano Ventura pitching a great game. You might have heard that he's dedicating this game, his pitching performance, to the deceased Oscar Taveras, the center fielder for the St. Louis Cardinals, who died in a tragic car wreck over the weekend in the Dominican Republic. But the fans here at the Cray, they're going crazy. I've had fans tell me that second inning where Kansas City scored 7 runs in the 7th, that was the best inning of baseball they've ever seen. It's so big, even dogs and cats are getting in on the act out here. Have you heard about this? Some pet owners are showing a really unique way in supporting their Royals. The owners of Sydney's Pet Spa has given 15 dogs the royal treatment by turning them Royal Blue. They use safe water-based solution that can easily be washed out of the animal's hair. And horses in Excelsior Springs are also decked out in Royals gear. Look at this.
A lot of them are coming in wanting, blue bows, blue bandanas. Some of them are even going to the extreme of dyeing their dogs blue and showing their spirit.
Why not? Everybody looks good in royal blue, don't they? Except for San Francisco Giants fans, which I'm a little bit surprised. There's a pretty good showing by San Francisco Giants fans here at the K tonight, but boy, they are having no fun tonight as the Royals are putting a royal beating on the Giants tonight, 9-0. It's still in the 5th. They could be threatening to score again. Well, the temperatures are dropping out here at the K, but nobody's worried. It's all heated up inside the K. Let's toss it back into the studio now with meteorologist Chris Suchan. And Chris, can you believe this game tonight?
It's absolutely tremendous. I had a real good feeling about it, and I know you had a good feeling about tonight as well. I had an even better feeling about it when I talked to that San Francisco Giants fan that has yet since 1989 to see the Giants clinch a World Series when she was in attendance. And she flew out from California expecting to do so tonight. streak is alive and well, unless something dramatic changes. I mean, there's still some baseball they play, but 9-0 at this point here. We're looking good unless something dramatic changes. KB Complete City Cam View there you have the K. Right now, a great place to be. 54 degrees officially after a high up around about 64 earlier this afternoon. So we have cooled off as expected. Harrisonville's at 47, Ottawa 48. There's Lawrence, one of our colder spots, at 42. So a little bit of a range of temperatures across the area. And I do want to point out that late tonight into that sunrise, and even just a little after sunrise, there's going to be some patchy frost possible for Highway 36 and then northbound up to Iowa. So that's a frost advisory that's in effect from 4 in the morning till about 9 o'clock in the morning, where it should bottom out 33 to about 37. So up here, if you want to bring the plants in off the deck or maybe cover them up, might be a good idea to do so. But down the road, there is a real substantial frost freeze situation heading our way by Saturday morning, and that very well could be the end of the growing season for much of the region. Temperatures as we head through the night, out the door into the morning. Again, it's jacket weather to start, 30s to low 40s down to the south, officially for the metro, about 39. And in the afternoon, nice day, just a little bit cooler. Upper 50s to low 60s should do it. So Game 7 forecast tomorrow evening, we'll call it about 60 at 5 o'clock. And then we'll drop that temperature to 50 by 10 o'clock with not much wind tomorrow night. Again, weather very quiet across our area. Skies are clear. So let's zoom this in and show you the next 24 hours as we advance our clock through Wednesday. Again, hardly a cloud to be found through the day. Now, Wednesday night and Thursday morning, very fast, weak-moving system will pass through. I do expect a chance for a sprinkle or shower for the first half of the day Thursday as the system moves by. And then the afternoon, it's sunny skies and a little bit of a breeze with temperatures in the 60s. That's our one rain chance this week. Is really a slim chance, 20%. 39 will do it for the overnight low temperature. Your afternoon high. Wednesday afternoon, we'll call it 61 degrees, so just a smidge cooler than earlier this afternoon. And again, Thursday, it's a slight chance early for a shower or a sprinkle. And then there's Halloween Friday, 51 degrees. 29 Saturday morning. Cool weather for the Chiefs, well, especially considering last Sunday was to 85. 61 degrees. Rain chances coming in on Monday. And we'll go and put that Royals icon in there. I'm not sure why that guy's not in there, but the Royals should be playing Game 7 right now, Karen. I mean, when you're up 9-0, it's looking pretty good. Vegas odds are on your side.
Yes, I don't think that there's, well, let's just not say it.
Yeah, it's not 100%, but it's like 98 right now.
Exactly. It's not over till it's over. Let's find out more about what's going on out there at the K with KCTV5 Sports Director Michael Coleman. Hi, Michael.
Tell you what a difference a day makes, Karen. A heck of a night tonight. You know the score. I'll tell you how they got there when we come back with sports.
You're watching.